Ladies, wonderful gentlemen. Let's change the angle. Angles are important. Yeah, what's up with you folks? I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't been here in a while. I apologize. But there's a lot in life going on, so we have to take care of business. It is what, the 6th day? What day is it today? Today is where we at? Yep, it's the 6th day of Black History Month. Yesterday was Trayvon Martin's, I believe, his birthday. He's born in February and he died in February. Trayvon Martin. So shout out to Trayvon Martin and family. It's Black History Month, folks. So it's time to get busy. But every day is Black History Month, so it's always time to be busy. And if you're not busy, then it's time for you to get busy. As for me, I'm an innovator and a creator. So what I'm focusing on is creating my own path, which is I'm the Water Ice guy, Icy Don. So we got Brain Freeze, Water Ice eating competition, and a game show. And it's now time to get it going. It's now season time. It's 2025, and we're going to make sure that 2025 is a successful year, and Brain Freeze is going to be a big show. Okay, I came up with the concept, and because you got to be able to progress in whatever you do. So like there's managerial positions for people, and people have manager positions. They rise up and they want to become a manager. Well, right now, I want to be not just a creator, but an owner. Hold on, it's so cold. This year is so hot. So let me take a little bit of time because I was just doing something and I'm sweating. I was cleaning. I was doing some cleaning, mopping and shit like that. So I'm a little hot. I just took a shower and now I'm sweating crazy. And this room is hot. Give me 1 second. Want to take off a layer of clothing. I hope some people tap in because this is important. And we always debating and arguing, but trying to prove someone wrong and trying to debunk something. It's trying to bring each other down. So right now we got a program. It's underneath Project Pick Me Up, and we're going to uplift one another. Okay, so we don't stop. We just keep going. And I'm kind of excited. When I say I'm kind of excited, I'm extremely excited for this year, 2025. We know there's going to be a lot of hellish things going on in 2025, but yet and still the world still keep going. So it's important for us to keep creating a lane for ourselves. No matter what, you might have planes crash into helicopters, planes falling out the sky, planes crashing into planes on the runway. What is people doing right about now? I mean, this world seems chaotic. This is how the year starts. Planes, UFOs, there's so much going on that, people becoming desensitized. So they like, oh, that's fake. And when the real ish happens, we're not going to be ready because we think that everything is not real. But those planes crashed to the helicopter. What was that about? The plane fell out the sky. What was that about? Planes on the runway smash into each other. What's that about? UFO sightings all over the world. What's that all about? Well, we can keep stressing those situations or we can prepare for those situations. But at the same time, life goes on. So I'm not going to be stressed out and running my blood pressure up super high. What we're going to do is we're going to create our mission. We're going to keep our mission going. We're going to start our mission. We're going to create the path for the mission. We're going to clear the lane for the mission. And we're not going to stop for the mission. Because no matter what plane is falling out the sky, no matter what drone is flying over the White House, the next day will come. And if it's still not flying over the White House, life goes on. And, that might sound wicked and crazy, but at this age I'm at, I realize that life goes on. And if you allow yourself to become so caught up in what's going on in the world and you're not really creating your own world, you're going to miss out on a whole lot of life. And then that makes you become dead on the inside. And a lot of people, we become dead on the inside because we so focused on all these things that we have no control on, and it's killing us rapidly on the inside. And we realize that we lose in our life. So life goes on, folks, but we must be ready and prepared. That's what I want us to understand. So let's get these young people organized. See, I'm using this as bait. This is my bait to gather the youth so we can be prepared. See, there's always a strategy with being a soldier. We got to galvanize the young people, give them something that they're interested in, give them something that can be rewarded to them as, give them some finances, but be able to utilize their energy, their strength, their talents, and their bodies, because this is very important. So if we not focus on organizing our young people, and we think that life still goes on, we're actually killing ourselves rapidly, even more faster. So as I say, life goes on. Even in my preparations, this life goes on. It's still preparing down the road for the children and for myself, because I feel I'm gonna be living amongst the people. I'm still looking young. I still feel good. So I got another 50 years on this planet. So when I say life goes on, I gotta make sure that the children's future is safe and prepared so that it saves me as I age in this world, because life goes on. Catch what I'm saying. There's a lot of people say, well, that's life, life goes on, and they're not doing anything to prepare down the road as life goes on. They think that, oh, let's go work as usual, school as usual, bills as usual, but life still goes on, right? And those bills that we have today will be bills for tomorrow. And as life goes on, if we're not preparing for the bills for tomorrow, as the increase in the bills, and the increase in the decrease in the pay, the increase of bread and eggs, because life goes on. You know what I'm saying? If we're not preparing for the life that goes on, we are killing ourselves softly. Okay, folks? So brain freeze, brain freeze. See, think about it. Brain freeze is my water ice eating competition. It's my pathway for success. And it's not just my pathway for success, but it's building an empire for our young people. There's never been a game show that was put together, structured for the young people to be the sole contestants, the sole candidates. It's going to be adults as well, little children as well, but it's preparation for our young generation to have something to put underneath their belt. Okay, because life goes on. Brain freeze. Okay, folks, I need y'all to stay focused with me. Always understand that even in my times of saying that, we're going to move forward, is always moving forward, preparing our soldiers, our young troops. So brain freeze is February. So all of March, the rest of February, and April. Not all of April, because April is the season time. We have to get contestants. We have to get sponsors. We have to get locations where we're going to be doing the show, because we're preparing for July 4th, which would be the big show. Well, one of the big shows, because then we're going to start traveling, because the icy season continues with me from March all the way to like November. Okay. So my whole thing is, as long as there's a warm state, if we can get this project into the next warm state, November, December kicks in, and we can be launching this in Florida, Arizona, that means we are really doing our job. So we are preparing right now for the traveling and the touring of this Brain Freeze Water Ice game show. Okay, folks? I need you to stay focused with me. I have to spend more time putting together more questions, but I have over 100 questions right now. I have to spend a whole lot of time getting some sponsors, because for this show to be a great success, we need hundreds of sponsors. We need sponsors for touring. We need sponsors for buses. We need sponsors for water ice. We need sponsors for buckets. We need sponsors for supplies. We need sponsors, like I say, to pay these young people, because this is their employment. There's a lot that's going on, but we're going to get it done no matter what way we look at it, because we have no choice, because life goes on. there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on in the world. But if we get caught up in that and we start panicking, you know what I'm saying? A lot. This is the news got you where you want to panic. And then you start becoming nervous going to work, you going nervous, going picking up your kids from school, you're just nervous all throughout life. It's killing you slowly. But if you put in your mind that life really goes on, what are you going to do to strengthen yourself? That means you got to be more productive. Work out, go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Prepare your body. Because if the worst comes to worst, you want to be strong to be able to handle it. You want to be focused to be able to handle it. So that's what this whole brain freeze competition is about. It's strengthening us. It's strengthening our brains. It's enabling us to come together. And at the same time, it's building a platform for life that goes on. So it's educational. It's economical. You know what I'm saying? This brain freeze game show is going to be something of for the future. Okay. There's a lot of game shows that came in, they left. You know what I'm saying? Price is Right is still around. If we can have brain freeze around for 40, 50 years, can you imagine that? When Don's gone, brain freeze still exists. That's what I'm trying to prepare. So the most beautiful thing is that we have this right here. You see how you're listening to me? You see me? We have these YouTube, we have these Instagrams, we have all these platforms that we can launch our game show on. It's not like we need Channel 2, ABC, Channel 5, Fox Network. We don't need those big networks. We just need you. We need you, the subscribers. We need you, the people who be following the information. We need you, the supporters, because you are the same people that give them ratings. Understand? You give the TV show ratings by you tuning in every day, tuning in every other day, turning on the TV, watching the game shows on mainstream TV. Well, with the whole situation with YouTube, by you subscribing, you supporting, you giving donations here and there, or there and there, or most of the time, that keeps the ship moving. We need this ship to move forward, and then we need the ark to fly. So, folks, we need your support. Today is a ice day. I was going to hit the streets. I was going to hit the schools, and I was going to start recruiting some contestants for the brain freeze competition, as well as some people that's looking for to become part of behind the scenes employers. Okay, we looking to employ the people for the behind the scenes for brain freeze. Okay, this is very important. There's never been a show put together on this type of caliber where not only you can be a contestant, but you can also be part of the staffing. You can make money with the show, not even being on the show, but being part of the staffing part of the show. This is all what we need. This is being creative. And I'm a creator, you know what I'm saying? I'm an innovator. I can work, I can be a slave, I can be a leader, I can do whatever it is that needs to be done. I can be captain, I could be the person who don't give a F. That's me. You don't want me not to care, because once I don't care, it gets ugly. I mean, it gets ugly. But once I want to shine, because like I said, this is the time to shine. It's time to shine. See the light? See the? I mean, it's not even bright outside, but it just look bright behind me. There's no sun, but it just look bright behind me, because this is the time to shine. And as we launch and brain freeze now, can you imagine if we are successful by July? Can you imagine the success rate if we are really, if you guys, when I say we, you, me and you, if you are supporting and really helping this grow, can you imagine the success rate that we have by June when the season's really kicking in and everybody like, yo, this is a really great idea? Because I just tested the waters last year. I got on it late. I was going through a lot, always been going through a lot since these last 5 years. But at the same time, we are really focused. When I say we are so focused, folks, we are maintaining, and we're going to make sure the brain freeze is successful. Hold on 1 second, please. Don't do no dumb shit like that. Yeah, man, you're going to mean it. No. Yes, folks. So sponsors, okay. Sponsors is very important for the launching of this project because we can't do this by ourselves. Think about this. When you look at any game show, when you look at every game show, they all have sponsors. They show you their sponsors at the end of the show in the credits. Sponsored by Procter and Gamble, sponsored by Fresh Water, sponsored by Monster, sponsored by, you know what I'm saying, Milton Bradley, sponsored by Tesla, sponsored by. Understand, it's always been sponsors. The sponsors are the reason why the game shows really truly exist. With the sponsor support, the game show grows. So if you guys, the subscribers, can become the sponsors, we want to actually put together something for you in your sponsorship. Okay, it's going to be something called profit sharing. So as you support, and this profit sharing only comes to those who sponsors or loyal sponsors, and there's, I'm gonna say, don't take this disrespectfully, but I'm gonna say high level sponsors. What's a high level sponsor? Not no $2, $3 sponsor. I'm talking about like $100 sponsor, $500 sponsor, and up. High level sponsors. $50 is nice donate sponsor, but once you can get up to like 250, then that shifts you into the the profit sharing. Otherwise, it's just a sponsorship and a donation. But once you give over like $250, $500, that's, we're gonna label that sponsorship as profit sharing. So if you would like to share some of the profits, be a $250 sponsor, and you can get 65% on your dollar back after the end of the tour. Okay. So this is very important, where the sponsors, the subscribers, can become part of not just sponsoring and helping out, but they can become part of the profit sharing of the whole project. This is an economical program, an economical project. Brain freeze is going to be something that everyone's going to be talking about through the summer. They're going to be, they can't wait for the next year. They can't wait for the next year. They can't wait for the 10th year. They can't wait for, and this is not something that we got to generate millions of dollars to get launched. This ain't about a building. This ain't about a school. This ain't about buses. This is really about just having the tools that we need to grow. So there's so many young people that got talent. There's so many young people that got character, and they got style. So like I say, with the YouTube channels, we got a new YouTube channel. Okay, folks, there's a new YouTube channel. It's Project Pick Me Up 4444. Okay, my new YouTube channel is Project Pick Me Up 444. So subscribe to that channel. Yo, look, if you like on the goofy, if you're on the goofy stuff, don't bother with that. Okay, please don't bother with that channel. But if you really a supporter and you know you have love and you just have you want to see success. If you want to see success, then please subscribe to that channel. We just got that channel going. It's Project Pick Me Up 444. Okay. And so if you would like to see if you like to see success with Icy Don, aka Dusty Don, aka Donald Murray, the ultimate trolling warrior, if you would like to see success with Brain Freeze, subscribe to that channel, because on that channel we're going to be strictly focused on the youth, focus on the growing of the programs, growing of the projects, growing the profit sharing. That's our main focus. It's not talking about no persons what they not doing. It's not talking about who. It's not focused on nothing except for the growth of this program. And I'm shifting even with this channel to a different direction. Okay, I like talking talk that don't make me upset. I like to be in a nice, calm, cool, collective, mellow, relaxed tempo. I don't like to be frustrated, upset, where I got my mallet, I got my dagger, and I'm ready to go hammer someone. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's all part of me that makes me me. So that's for this channel. But for the growth of Brain Freeze, the growth of um, Project Pick Me Up Youth Program and the employment services, Project Pick Me Up 444. That's the new YouTube channel. Okay, folks, go there, support the cause. IC Don 167. This channel right now, I'm doing this live stream because this is Black History Month, and this is the time to shine, and we got to get it going now. So if you can donate for the cause, we need our new flyers because as you see, let me show you. These are the old flyers that we was able to get. We still got about 2,000, maybe 1,500 of these flyers, which is great. Just taking, nothing's wasted because we have a recycle program. Okay, so we just took a label, covered it, and we put $5 with this flyer. Okay, because for them to be part of the Brain Freeze competition for little kids, it's $5 entry. For the bigger little kids, it's $7 entry. For the young adults, it's $10 entry, and for the adults, it's $15. Now you can become a sponsor by sponsoring 10 kids, 5 kids, 2 kids. You could be a sponsor if you want to sponsor the advertisement. You could be a sponsor if you want to be a donator for the buckets of water ice. You could be a sponsor on many different levels. But if you like to sponsor 10 young people, you could be sponsored 10 kids at $5. It could be sponsoring 10, whatever you like to do. $ IC Don 167 and put in what you're sponsoring. You know what I'm saying? If it's buckets of water ice, if it's for the flyers, if it's for the contestants. Because if I can get 25 sponsors right now for 25 contestants, that's a good start. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that we need millions of dollars. We don't need no HVAC. We don't need no plumbing system. We just need your support. I have a facility to conduct it in. And later on, I'm gonna do a couple more lives, and I'm gonna show you the facility. I'm gonna show you the platform that we have. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a live down in the platform that we have that we're gonna be hosting the event, and it's a beautiful setting. So we are excited. We need deep freezers. Okay, we need carts. We need more carts. I have 2 of my own, and there's a place I'm going to be able to rent some. If not, I want to buy them. You understand what I'm saying? I really want to buy the carts. I don't want to rent nobody's carts. Or I'm in the process of, I found someone who can make it for me. So if you like to sponsor a cart, sponsor a park, you know what I'm saying? If you like to sponsor the park for the whole season, for the game show, that's even more awesome. But we are talking about building, and we're not talking about, destroying. We're about to tour. Okay, so the April, May is our main focus is going to be all throughout Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. June, we want to get back to New York and get New York rolling, rocking and rolling. And by July, we want to be focusing on the big main event, 4th of July, and then that's the game show 1. Even though, like I said, it's going to be. It sounds funny, but the trials, okay, see, the pre-trials is what is going to be happening all throughout the park. That's called the pre-trials. The main event is 4th of July. After the main event, the 4th of July, is more pre-trials leading to the next main event. Okay, we're going to have probably like 4 different main events for the water icing game, depending on the contestants. If we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundred contestants, we can do several main event shows. And that also means that we have to have, if you can see, you can see 100%, but I want it right now. It says cash prize and grand prize, $500 and $1,000. I want it to be more than that. I want it to be more than that. I want also e-bikes. I want to be able to give a lot of, parting gifts. So when we say sponsorship, we talk about parting gifts, if book bags, coats, laptops, all sorts of parting gifts. Okay, so when we talk about if you want to be a sponsor for just the parting gifts, it might be hoodies, it might be the Brain Freeze hoodie. You understand? If you like to be a sponsor for the Brain Freeze apparel, we looking for you. We looking for your support on high levels. Let me just put this in a thing. I have a meeting that I don't want to go to at all. Okay, let me just put this in. I don't even know what I'm putting. Do you think, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? Brain freeze. Will be a success in 2025. Brain freeze is I'll put what it is. Icy eating competition. I know it will be, but I'm asking you. Can you support by being a sponsor? And would you like to be part of the profit sharing? Oh, well, I'll just put that. I'm just putting some random stuff up there. Let's see how that goes. Like I said, I've got a meeting I gotta go to that I really don't feel like going to. And I'm upset because I don't want to go. I'm almost at the point saying, nope, I ain't dealing with that. All right, so like we say, that's the little poll I got there. Do you think that Brain Freeze Icy Eating competition will be a success in 2025? And can you support by being a sponsor? And would you like to be part of it? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have to ask you. You can leave comments. Please leave a comment, leave something in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But participate. All right, let's close that. I can't see. I can't see myself. I want to see myself. I see the poll, but okay, there we go. My bad, having some camera difficulties. So like we say, there's many ways to be part of this Brain Freeze competition. You could be a contestant. You know what I'm saying? The more sponsors we get, the more donations we get, the more support we get with the Brain Freeze apparel that we're going to be selling. We're going to be selling things to raise money too. We want to have it where we can give $5,000 for the winner on July 4th. Okay. If we can give $5,000 to the winner of July 4th, I would be so excited. Okay. I would love to be able to give this person $5,000 for winning this game show, for winning the overall first half. Okay. We're going to have a battle of the battle of the top contestants. We're going to have, it's going to be an ongoing series. It's not going to just end 4th of July. It's going to continue because, like I said, we go different cities, different states. We're going to be in Virginia. We're going to be in Maryland. We're going to be in DC. We're going to be in North Carolina. We're going to travel straight down south to Florida. Okay. If we could get brain freeze in Miami, do you know how dope that would be? Do you know how hot that would be to be in Miami kicking brain freeze? And because now we're a little bit bigger, we on the beach doing brain freeze. See, I need y'all to open up your minds. Total Recall, focus your mind. Focus your mind. Or what's he saying? Open your mind. I need y'all to focus your mind. Open your minds up to the bigger things. When you see me, I'm not talking about no small shit. I'm the one who's saying that we can create a game show, and this is one of the hottest game shows that's about to be launched. I say hot, and it's really cold. It's ice, but it's the coldest game show ever created. This water ice eating competition is going to be so fun. It's going to be so cool. The kids going to love it. The parents going to love it. The school's going to love it. The community going to love it. Do you know what this would do to a lot of communities? And if we really have a strong sponsorship from the ghost people, you online people is a ghost. So if you guys could be so supportive that when we present this to the communities, you know what I'm saying? You guys are actually hit me up in the comment section. Well, I have a venue for you. I would like for you to bring Brain Freeze to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand how big this will be for the communities? Now they are sponsoring the park itself. People are supporting the park. And now we have park rangers. We have people that's playing with the kids in the park with activities. We have people that's cleaning the park up, because this is all part of the behind the scenes of the employment part. We need our parks clean, right? We need our parks safe. So by you sponsoring and sponsoring the child with employing them, also being a contestant, this allows our whole movement to bring a bigger, brighter light to the communities that we serve in. Now we got the neighborhood people sponsoring the cards, sponsoring the program, sponsoring it. But I need your support, so when I go out to the community, we shining. I'm here asking you for your support. So when we hit the street, we shining, and they say, I want to help, 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 I want to help. Like, I want to rock, I want to rock, 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 I want to rock. But they like, I want to help, I want to help. And so when you have so many people, so many different races, Indian, white, Spanish, Chinese, black, everybody coming together saying they want to participate, they want to help, they want to sponsor a child, they want to sponsor a park. And that all started from you folks. Like I said, it's profit sharing. When we get this to be the right level, you get your money back with a little something on top. That's for those who make the profit sharing. For you to qualify for a profit sharer, you have to give, and it can't be in increments. It has to be $250 up front and $5 and up. But if you just give increments, that's like a sponsor. But if you do increments and your increments reach it to $500, then you become a profit sharer too. But you can start the profit sharing at $250. Right now, if you supported, you gave a donation of $250 and you put it as a profit sharing, you get also put it in as profit sharing or just donation. Because some people might say, nah, just go, no, keep it, go ahead, which is great. But if you like to be part of the profit sharing, make sure you put profit sharing in it. Okay. But we will contact you in any way to see if you donated $250 off the rip, you go into a category of profit sharing. If you donated increments of up to like 500, then it can become part of profit sharing. Okay. Like I say, folks, this is business. This is economics. This is educational. This is fun. This is the reality of life goes on. Because we have so much craziness that's going on this year. We know this world will be in the chaos, but if we still can have something that the people can look forward to seeing, the people can look forward for that next day, the people just can look forward to, it brings a different type of light to us. And that's where we at right now. Brain freeze water ice eating competition. So if you like to support the cause, if you like to help us grow, this is day one. I don't even want to go to this freaking meeting, folks. I really don't. But it's a method to the madness. This meeting I gotta go to, I'm trying to get them to become a sponsor. So Okay, we're gonna see. So if you like to support the cause, Icy Don 167, we do need your support. You know what I'm saying? We do need your support. There's somebody who said, the question said, do you think Brain Freeze IC eating competition will be a success in 2025? The only vote we got says no. So that person says no. We know that that person, is not really a supporter, because if you're a Don Murray supporter, you would encourage. But if you want to keep it 100 and you're on your way of looking at it, why would you even think that won't be successful? The FDMG, I wasn't going to say that. The FDMG has no success, but that FDMG has raised millions of dollars with no success. No child, no kid, nobody involved with the program. Nobody enrolled in the school, but that's a success, right? You ready to go? Downstairs, look on now. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this be one of my short lives. I'm going to come back and we're going to continue from here, and we're going to be more in depth. And I'm going to continue it again, because I just did this live stream early in the AM. I didn't know I had a meeting to go to, which I really don't want to go to. So it took away my energy of what I'm trying to give to you. So I'm going to go to the meeting. I'm going to pitch this and try and get them to become a sponsor. So I'm going to use, it's going to be 2 for 1. You heard? And then we're going to go from there. So thank you for your listening here, your support. We're going to continue the poll. We're going to continue this live stream, and it's going to be my live streams I'm focused on for the month of February, because we got to get Brain Freeze launched. And with your success, with your support, we can be very successful. Without your support, we're going to be successful. But with your support, we're going to be very, extremely, bigly, we're going to be extremely successful, okay, on a high level. And so the Brain Freeze apparel, if you'd like to be a sponsor for the Brain Freeze apparel, we need Brain Freeze apparel, our hats, our t-shirts, our hoodies, our jackets. Understand, the Brain Freeze apparel was something that was going to help be able to have it where we can give $5,000 to the grand prize winner. Understand what we're saying? So with your support, it's going to take everything to the next level. Thank you for your listening ear, your support. I said I'll be back a little later on, okay, folks? I said I'll be back. I promise you. Look, I'm not lying. Today, I'm here for you. It was a nasty day outside. That I really don't want to be out there right now, but I have a meeting to go to. So later on, when I do the next live stream, I'm going to be doing the live stream in the area that we're going to be doing the game show at. I'm just going to give you a little tour. It's a nice little location, okay? Trust me when I tell you that. All right. So thank you for your listening here, your support. $ ICDON 167. We need that dough. Why? We got to get new flyers. We need hats. We need shirts. We need hoodies. We need fundraiser stuff. Because once we go and hit these streets for these young people, we want them to be able to have something so they working. All right, folks, we got to get them working. So thank you for your listening here. I'm going to get it to 40 minutes. Once we get it to 40 minutes, I'm going to shut it down. So remember, I'm tapping in a little later on, and Project Pick Me Up 444 is my new channel for this youth program. That's going to be the official channel for Brain Freeze. Okay, so check me out. Don't forget me. $ ICDON 167. Support the cause. Give a thumb up and holler back a little later. All right, folks, stop playing. This is going to be a beautiful summer. If the world's not in war, if we're not in chaos, if we're not killing each other, this is going to be a great, great summer. Peace.